Hello everyone, I'm TG and welcome back to the House of Sleaze. I was doing a little bit of experimentation today, messing around with new skills and abilities, and I've come up with a build for Tyrone that I haven't really seen before. What this build is all about is knocking those doors down and getting Tyrone right into the thick of the action. What we're going to do is utilize some of Tyrone's new September skills, and then we're going to see this build in action and see what it can really do. So to start things off with, for Rally, I'm going to go with Safeguard, and this is going to greatly decrease the damage dealt to my teammates and myself. It's very important because we're coupling that with our Firefighter passive. For Power Kick, I'm going to go with Barge, which is also important because it's going to increase the door ramming power and the damage dealt by my kick. So, for Firefighter, Breach and Clear. This greatly lowers the damage for a set duration after kicking open a locked door. It gives you enough time to get bit whenever you open a locked door and take minimal damage, especially when we combine it with our equipment and other skills. Lastly, for Determination, I'm going with Defensive, but this one is kind of up to you. I find Defensive the best for this build because it stacks even more damage reduction on top of everything else we're using, and it makes us pretty much immune to damage completely whenever we break through a door. So let's take a look at his equipment. We're going to be using Shoulder Pad 3, Bulletproof Vest 3 and 2, and Energy Drink 2. So this means any door, regardless of what the Mastermind setup is, if it's a Deadbolt Spencer, if they're stacking their locked door gear, it's going to go down immediately. Right after you check the door, you kick it in. And Bulletproof Vest is going to put some meat on our bones because we want to be as chunky as possible when we bust into those rooms head first. For our last skill, I'm going with Energy Drink, but I've actually been mixing this one up. You got 5 points to play with. What really works well is Army Boots, especially if you're solo queuing, because that way you can rush to the doors first, because it is very important that you get to the door and you bust it in before anyone else. So that's the build, and now I'm going to show you guys a match I played earlier using it, which will just show why Tyrone rose up those ranks in Raccoon City's fire department. So if you like the builds, don't forget to check me out on Twitter and Instagram for sneak peeks at upcoming videos, and if you really love me, head over to Patreon and become a patron for all kinds of dirty little goodies. Enjoy. Ooh, Nikolai. How much you want to bet? It is a nurse Nikolai. I can't wait. Now, it is Nikolai, but do I need to buy a gun? Because pretty much every Nikolai here is going to be rocking creatures. We'll see. We'll see in Area 2. Go down, doggy. You know what? Nah. Somebody will clean that up. Ooh, first aid spray. Look at that. Lucky Tyrone. Oh, this dog just wants my booty. Everything's quiet for now. Well, that just wasn't very nice. So a lot of times what you want to do when you're using this build is if the Mastermind locks the door right behind you, go ahead and kick it open again, because that's just going to give you more damage reduction. And just with defensive, you can see how little a bite does. But whenever you knock that door open, you're taking 0 damage. Less than a swipe. Now, unfortunately, problem with melee these days is, oh my god, is if they're using fresh blood, which it looks like this Nikolai is, that's gonna really, really fuck with your melee unless you're stacking some knockback. Well, that cost us quite a bit of time, I won't lie. But that's okay. It distracted Nikolai completely because all the pieces have been picked up now. So I'm not too worried about it.
I might be able to see something.
Oh, that was fucking bizarre. He's just blowing my ass non-stop. He likes me. Oh man, this fresh blood. My blood is too fresh. Not really sure what Valerie's up to over there. Oh, little Martin. Little Martin, I'm coming. Ah, there's the shiny things we all love. And by love, I of course mean hate. So where this build falls a little bit short is whenever you're in a big open area like this, or a lot of the area 3s. And this Ivy's gotta suck my ass. There we go. Thank you guys. Interrupting me. This build works really well if you're playing with a pre-made or at least one other person, because that way, you know, the team knows what's going on, they're letting you open the doors, etc. Oh, Valerie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. Oh dear, now Becca's in there. Buying some loot. There is a box right in the next area. Oh, that was a close one. Okay, not so great. So we only got 3 minutes left. Hopefully area 2 is going to be less fucking dirty than that. And I really hope Valerie's got her heal up. And so help me if she's not running Remedy. Daddy's going to lose it. This mastermind is bringing on the infection real hard. Now I'm going to stick with the bat for now.
Come on, man. I warn you.
And I use the bat for Tyrone quite often because, you know, a lot of people say that he's better with the bat than the sledge, but I've been using the sledge recently, and I think I am going to switch to that in Area 3. Because, yeah, it's not as fast, but you're doing more damage by quite a bit. And I think just because of the way melee works these days, with all the fresh blood and the bites, I think you're actually getting more out of a sledgehammer, quite honestly. Because zombies are just too chunk these days. Too chunk for an old bat. Oh, it looks like a fucking party in here. Oh, there goes Yurik, just speeding away. Oh, defensive anchor. That's I haven't seen that in a while. Nobody really uses it. And frankly, that's because it's not that good. Looks like I've got myself into another sticky situation here. Of course you got the goo. You gotta goo me at all times. Oh dear. Thank you, Martin. I don't know where you went. Felt like you should have been in here the whole time. But all these bites, I'm pretty much just hurting the team right now. So let's buckle down.
I think this will help.
And Watchdog just gets creatures out real fast. I love it. I mean, I'm not loving it right now, but love it when I'm using it. So Nemesis should be coming any minute now, too. Yeah. We're gonna show him what's what, though. What we really want to do is kick open a door and eat and exterminate to the face. Just as, you know, like a deterrent to him, to shake his morale. Unfortunately, he's not able to catch me because I'm the motherfucking gingerbread man. He's just got nothing. No, look at that. Just eat that anyway. That's just with defensive and rally. Alright, so hopefully I don't get gooped here. Excellent.
I will make it quick for you.
Just fucking get away from that situation. The thing with Watchdog is a lot of the times, more times than not, you're spawning dogs. And, you know, if you're not sold on Watchdog because of that, really, dogs and guns they go together so well because it just really distracts the hell out of survivors. Whoa. Alright, come on. Come on, Becca. We gotta get the fuck out of here. Thank you, Martin. Martin has now saved the day at the exit twice. So only 2 minutes. This is going to be sticky. Unfortunately, Prison Area 3, that's where this build falls flat. Not a great showing of it because you're not going to benefit at all as there's no doors. Same with Downtown Area 3. But other than that, you're in a pretty good spot. Research facility kind of sucks too. But again, like I said, this build works a lot better if you're in a pre-made, and I'm solo queuing right now, obviously. And Nikolai is not the best mastermind to use it against. You're really going to see a lot of great results with an Annette and with a Spencer. And to a lesser extent with a Daniel and an Alex, but not quite as much. It's a great counter to spam builds like Annette and Spencer, because they like to load up a big, dirty, stinky room. And as soon as you go in there, you just get shredded to shit. So, this is a good way to stop that. This Nikolai is being a stinky little piece of poo-poo. So we're gonna have to buckle the fuck down if we want to win this one.
I am coming for you.
Martin's the fucking MVP here. Nice if I could get my kicks off. Ah. Just missed it. My scepter couldn't get it. Ooh, that was fucking weird. Alright, let's go, Sailor Tyrone. Extinction is laughable. Laughable against Tyrone. There's very few Tyrone builds out there that go down from a Nemesis extinction. Or extermination, I'm sorry. He's just got too much health. Anyone else though? Watch the fuck out. My face.
As my mother always used to say.
Ooh, it's looking real dirty over here already. The air cannon is just, it's so brutal. One of my favorite cards in the game. Looks like Valerie's running surplus. Okay, she's had quite a bit of explosives. And I think I've seen quite a few drop as well. Oh, we ain't out yet. We ain't out yet, Nikolai. Perfect. Oh my god. It's a fucking complete slobber knocker. Just pandemonium. Oh. Oh, this is gonna be clutch. This is gonna be clutch. Yeah, give me that surplus. Give me that good surplus.
Ready to go.
Fortunately, I think Nemesis is gonna make another appearance.
You will not escape.
You need back over here. Where is she? No dice. No dice. Close match regardless. Well, that was Doorman Tyrone. Try it yourself, and hopefully you don't go up against a prison Nikolai, because that's pretty much the worst comp. And as always, I'm TG. If you like what you saw, you know what to do. If not,
Poor little
keep it sleazy.
lost too long in the traps.